I'm warning you now. I'm warning you now. You about to get spoiled. Because y'all should be reading your mangas. Y'all should be reading your mangas. If you anime only, bro. Before you click off this video, leave a like. Sub to the channel. Join the Discord. I appreciate you. Everybody hyping up the Maki fight. Respectful. Like, I get it. But y'all don't understand. It's bigger than that. What's going on right now in the manga? I ain't talking Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm talking about Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo, the sequel. Shit is insane. You said, why even bring that up? I'm glad you asked, bro. I'm so glad you asked. How strong is Modulo Mahoraga by the one, the only, the Hovey official divine? The sequel to JJK, at first I was like, why we fighting niggas from space, bro? Why we going the Boruto route, bro? And then they started extrapolating, expanding on the world that was already built, giving us more knowledge. And then I said to like, this is actually this is better than the OG JJK. It is, bro. Official divine. Talk to us. I haven't read the last chapter. He said, I haven't read the last chapter, but they've been talking about the boy. So I gotta read the last chapter. I'm gonna read it after stream.
Mahoraga. In Jujutsu Kaisen, the world is flooded with insane techniques, slashes that cut through opponents, an ability that brings a paradox into it.
You said your take is Jabaloma is a reincarnation of Kenjaku. Ooh. I haven't heard that theory. I have not heard that theory yet.
Existence, but only one of them summons a god that adapts to devils every time the wheel on his head spins, adapting to everything, even your first breath, because when you hear that, you're that much closer to death.
Ooh, okay, we dropping balls already?
Of the 10 Shadows technique, its full name, the 8-handled sword divergent Scylla Divine General Mahoraga.
The op stopper big Mahoraga, bruh. He step on shit. Look. Again, if you haven't read your mangas, bruh, if you anime only, get about. I'm telling you to get about. I'm telling you he's going to spoil you. And I'm telling you coming from me, so will I.
It establishes its role as a divine execution unit rather than a normal summon. Unlike other Shikigami, Mahoraga is not designed to serve, it's designed to test survival. The 10 Shadows technique allows its user to summon Shikigami by forming constructs through cursed energy. Every Shikigami has a cost, every summon requires control. Mahoraga is different. Mahoraga is summoned through a ritual, and that ritual does not exist for partnership, it exists for extermination. In the manga, Megami states that no 10 Shadows user in history has ever successfully tamed Mahoraga. This is not due to a lack of talent, it's because Mahoraga grows during combat faster than any sorcerer can respond. The ritual doesn't require the Divine General to be defeated by strength alone, it requires him to be defeated before he can fully adapt. Mahoraga is a Shikigami that improves while being attacked, adapting to any and all phenomena.
Mahoraga is super Broly, bro. A souped up super Broly, bro. Oh my god, he's getting stronger the more he fights. That's Mahoraga, bro. You hit him with one technique, you might think he's dead, and he just, all right, running back. You hit him with you beat him up again, he just be like, I guess that was cool. All right, running back. Like, he's the Elden Ring boss you don't want to fight. You see what I'm saying? Like, before they patched King Course, whatever, Radon 2, and before they patched Radon 2, that's what he's on, bro. He's a demon.
Every action against it becomes information. Every technique used against it becomes data. That data isn't stored, it's rewritten into its existence. Its body, cursed energy composition, and the combat response are continuously edited in real time. Mahoraga doesn't learn like a human, it updates like a system patch. Each strike is a line of code, each injury rewrites its own physics. Mahoraga removes the concept of a perfect ability.
Okay, I know this has nothing to do with JJK, but could Mahoraga, like, what would happen if Mahoraga had to fight Rimuru? It's like, you just trying to find a reason that Rimuru will lose. No, that's a real question, though.
Because perfection implies permanence.
What would happen?
And permanence cannot exist in the presence of something that evolves endlessly. Any technique becomes temporary once Mahoraga survives long enough. Any dominance becomes a countdown. Any overwhelming power becomes an expiration date.
Yeah.
This is why it stands above every other Shikigami. It doesn't exist to fight like a warrior. It exists to correct power, to force reality to equalize itself. In chapters 117 through 1.
Oh yeah, he's finna spoil y'all. Yeah, he's a skill check. Nah, he's the scale. Raga is the scale of balance.
118, when Megumi summons Mahoraga in Shibuya, he does it knowing he can't win. His objective wasn't victory, it was mutual annihilation. Mahoraga is not a trump card, it's a doomsday switch, a hard reset, a declaration.
Yeah, he is Doomsday from the DC verse, so you really think about it.
That survival can no longer be expected, and Mahoraga is summoned when hope is already dead. Mahoraga's defining feature is the wheel on its head, and this isn't symbolism, it's the engine of evolution. Each rotation is an analysis, each rotation is correction, each rotation is rewriting the natural laws around Mahoraga's existence. When Mahoraga is first summoned, it can be harmed. It bleeds, it breaks, it's imperfect, because it hasn't received any information. The first attack isn't damage, it's a lesson. Once Mahoraga is struck, the wheel turns, and that rotation marks the moment reality begins losing authority over it. After enough rotations, the same attack no longer functions.
Mahoraga ignores cause and effect.
It's because Mahoraga has redefined itself, so that attack no longer makes sense. Ryomen Sukuna, after seeing the 10 Shadows technique, knew this is what he needed to defeat Satoru Gojo, and in Shibuya takes on Mahoraga himself, and this adaptation was
I told y'all he was from spoil y'all.
Demonstrated perfectly. Mahoraga attacks Sukuna, and Sukuna realizes that his sword is made of positive energy, which is similar to the reverse curse technique, and gets his first take of Sukuna's technique dismantled. But after receiving it, Mahoraga is able to regenerate, and the very next attack that he throws at Sukuna is the opposite of his first one, flooding it with cursed energy instead. Throughout their fight, Mahoraga is receiving countless dismantles over and over again, to the point where they become so meaningless that Mahoraga instantly adapts and his eyes finally open.
You can see it, Mahoraga! You can see my curse technique!
Mahoraga's adaptation goes wild, as he can now see all of Sukuna's attacks. His adaptation is so crazy that he literally starts leaning into Sukuna's slashes to predict when his limbs will be cut off, so that he can fire them at Sukuna as projectiles. But now it's time for Mahoraga's true test.
Mahoraga is one of those, bro.
Adapt to this.
Domain expansion. Malevolent Shrine.
Sukuna's domain expansion Malevolent Shrine isn't like other domains, as other domains are conformed inside a separate space, but Sukuna lays his domain on top of reality itself, and since he gives a way to escape, it enters a binding vow, meaning his guaranteed hit effect is significantly amplified, with 200 meters of unblockable slashes. Mahoraga and 200 meters of Shibuya are vaporized instantly, but the only thing that comes back is Mahoraga itself. The wheel in his head continues to spin, and he's even adapting to Sukuna's
my map was in a bag, bro.
There being only one more way to win, vaporizing Mahoraga with a brand new attack that he hasn't yet adapted to. Firing the Divine Flame at the Divine General, Sukuna is able to win. That moment proves something terrifying. Mahoraga was beginning to overwrite domains. If left alive long enough, even inevitability would fail. Mahoraga is not limited by curse technique hierarchy. He erases the hierarchy entirely. Sukuna goes on to steal Megumi's body, and this is exactly what he's been waiting for.
Which is why I say Megumi. I can't. You a fraud. Sukuna, you a bitch. You P Diddy. Megumi. You took that nigga's body like that, bro. Nigga had to jump Gojo. But it's understandable because, like, that will was turning after that domain. he was going to adapt to it. There was going to be nothing you could do against. You know what I'm saying? There would have been nothing you could do again, which is why I'm like, what's going to happen in Modulo, dog? I need to read the next chapter, bro. I need to, because like, how do you beat something that overcomes every possibility? So Mahoraga versus Rimuru equals turn null, win for what is turn null? Is that in the anime, or that's light novel only? Cause you said that's in season 3. What part? Cause I'm on like episode. I don't remember what episode I'm on. Like 57, maybe. On season 3, maybe.
Take on the strongest of the modern age, summoning Mahoraga to show Sukuna a blueprint of how to defeat a sorcerer who can't be touched because of his ability. In Jump Giga Summer, a lecture was given between 2 special grade mathematicians and the JJK editor, Mr. Takano. They theorized on how Gojo's ability works using in real life math and science.
Oh, wow.
And came to the conclusion that Gojo's ability uses the same concept as the Achilles and the tortoise paradox.
Oh,
This
wow.
paradox was first proposed by a Greek philosopher named Zeno, who posited that if Achilles raced a tortoise given a head start, he would never reach the tortoise due to there being an infinite amount of halfway points between him and the tortoise. Every time Achilles would reach the halfway point between him and the tortoise, there would always be another halfway point in between that and another between that, all the way into the reachless heights of infinity, which is exactly what his technique is named. But this would make motion impossible, as you would never reach point B from point A. However, Gojo's ability is different, as he brings a paradox into existence, as things like neutral negative numbers and -1 apples manifest within his ability. Mahoraga has the challenge of adapting to this technique and showing Sukuna how exactly it's done. Mahoraga, after the wheel on his head continues to spin, showed how infinity could be bypassed, and Sukuna didn't copy its power, he copied its logic. Mahoraga became a blueprint for evolution itself, and this confirms that Mahoraga's adaptation is not self-contained, it's transferable knowledge. It teaches sorcerers how to break absolutes. Mahoraga is not just a Shikigami, it's a research facility built into a god of war.
So realistically, if Megami would have never did the thing. I'm talking quiet now because my girl is home from work and she's watching JJK. She hasn't read it, so I'm trying not to spoil her. Hope she's not watching the stream. If Megami would have never done the thing, Sukuna would have never been like, I need that. Get the Diddy oil. But if Megami would have and Sukuna wouldn't have, if that makes sense. I'm trying to speak in a certain way so I don't spoil her. Megami would have had the potential of growing as a sorcerer. So he could have theoretically become the new Gojo or the next Gojo. But since Sukuna did the thing, you said if I read JJK Modulo chapter 19, I'm finna check right now. I'll tell you which one I'm on. I read chapter 19. Chapter 18. I have read chapter 18. I haven't seen the chapter 19 leaks. But I have read chapter 18. Oh yeah, he would. It was stated he just needed Sukuna to accelerate the process of getting through infinity, but he could do it without Mahoraga.
And using this blueprint, Sukuna was able to cut through infinity and cut through Gojo himself. But it's not over. Entering into the events of the manga, 60 years after the defeat of Sukuna, brand new threats arrive on Earth from...
Bro, this fucking manga is gas, dog. and I have a bad problem, right? I didn't want to read it. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if I was to start liking it, then I gotta buy it. I already own all of JJK, unless there's a volume that I don't know that's out yet. I have volume 0 to 2026, unless there's a 27, 8, 9, 30 that I don't know about, or I just ain't been caught up on game. I gotta buy it, right? Then I think the first volume of Modulo physical came out, and then I gotta get Ragnarok when it comes out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an endless fucking hobby, bro.
Space, and one of these is as strong as Sukuna himself.
Run it back.
Years after the defeat of Sukuna, brand new threats arrive on Earth from space, and one of these is as strong as Sukuna himself. Possessing the curse
stronger, I'm pretty sure.
Light, there's only one way to learn what this alien can really do. Falling out of the sky to fight the current strongest enemy. Sorry, Deborah. With this treasure I summon the Divine General, Mahoraga, arriving on the battlefield 60 years later to take on another one of these supposed strongest.
Like, I'm talking about on Jump Street. Tom and Jerry, no words, just straight action, bro. She hit the scene from fucking, was it 2008 Hulk, or was it 2011 Hulk? The dude from Fight Club jumped out the plane or out the helicopter, bro, and just beaters. Come on, bro.
To take on another one of
chapter 18. Not even chapter 18. It was like chapter 17, 16.
And the wheel on his head begins to spin. Mahoraga and Deborah begin their battle, and Mahoraga is getting torn apart by light. But with each attack, Mahoraga continues to adapt.
Yeah.
Deborah realizes that this creature is adapting to his cursed technique.
Yeah, you gotta run their hands now.
Even techniques outside this planet. Overall, Mahoraga would scale from island level to planetary with high hypersonic speed.
Only planetary?
Who sent 50 to sponsor this video. In the end, Mahoraga is evolution weaponized, something that isn't strategy. It's a statement that this battle has exceeded the scale of survival. Any ability can be overcome, any advantage can expire, any power can be corrected, because Sukuna wanted a blueprint, and that's exactly what it gave.
Drop the bars, drop the bars.
The devil begs a god to save him.
One thing about Official Divide, bro, he go in the video with a bar every time, bro. Every time, dog. Every time. Yo, Mahoraga is just the representation of the human will. I say that as in, like, life is gonna give you mad obstacles that you need to adapt and overcome. That's life, bro. Mahoraga one of those, bro. JJK has a total of 30 volumes in its main series. In addition to the 30 main volumes, there is a prequel known as Volume 0. So I have 0 to 26. So I need 27 to 30. Got you. I need 27 to 30. I have 0 to 26. And then I got to get the Modulo. I say it wrong every time. Mahoraga. JJK, look, I'm going to call it JJK2. JJK2, gas. Completely gas. From Jump Street, gas. And just, because I'm pretty sure Gege needed, like, help pushing JJK forward, which is why, like, it ended the way it did, because he kind of just needed that guidance, which is okay. Sometimes, in my Black Bull voice, in my Yami voice, sometimes you need to lean on others, bro. And where JJK2 is going, bro, I'm saying, I need JJK anime to go ahead and finish. I've been patient, bro. Go ahead and finish so we can get to JJK2, bro. It's gonna shake some shit up, bro. No, I'm saying, I know Volume 1 is out. I can't get it yet, though. I need to go ahead and get 27, 28, 29, 30. And I'm just gonna add it to my Amazon cart type shit. And then Once that check hit type shit, just go ahead and don't even look at it. Just go ahead and send it through. Cause I think I need one more volume for solo leveling. I need to see if Ragnarok is out. I need, Lord Jesus. I need Kagurabashi. I need Kaiju. I need Gachi Akata. I need the last 3 for Dead Man Wonderland. Like, I'm a completionist, bro. This pisses me off. If y'all reading the sequel to JJK, let me know how y'all feel about it down below in the comments, bro. I think it's on peak. I personally think it's on peak. I think the next official Divine video we gonna see is how strong is Yuji in JJK 2, because they even called him the next Gojo or the new Gojo. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, bro. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that hype button. Peace.